This is Sidetracks, where we talk about whatever's got our attention.
Hang out with us as we get delightfully off topic.
Hi, Lena.
Hi, Flynt. And hi to our guest today, Buck.
Hello.
Hello. We are so happy to have you. Buck is another one of our friends from our Dragon Centers and every other campaign that we pulled out together.
Yeah. Literally every single everyone.
Yeah, literally everyone has had all of us. So we have Buck with us today. We're going to first do his character sheet, as we like to do with all of our guests.
Yes.
Ooh,
very
fun.
exciting. Okay. So we're going to start with the easy one. Your name.
Yes, my name is Buck. He, him, cis, het, ish.
Cis-het-ish is one of my favorite phrases I've heard you say. So we we did for our nicknames, I'm Mirth/Q.
And I'm Mercutio. Do you have any nicknames?
Oh, yes. Kayleen would be wonderful.
Yay, I miss him.
I miss Kaylee too.
And then a race species is is there anything that you feel like you are?
Oh, yes. So, yeah, this question is a question that me and Bartis posed to each other when we were freshmen in high school back in '94. And yeah, it was that. And I was, I hadn't really thought of it like that. And Bartis, being Bartis, went through mythological creatures, just one after another. And he's like, for instance, I identify as a dragon, right?
Yes, that's his answer.
Exactly. See, I know. So I was like, oh, wow. And so he started talking about, kind of walking me through it. And we eventually came to Angel. The image of the winged messenger of the divine, not even any kind of God or anything like that, because really I'm atheist, but of that divine energy, that a messenger of the goodwill.
That's cool.
I
like that.
So
well,
I've always liked.
Now you have to play like
angels.
A celestial, dude.
Yeah, why haven't you played it like an?
I played
Asimov
celestials.
or
I've played many celestials. Yes.
Just not with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was goofy, and I just said aspiring tiefling because I don't know how to take that question seriously.
And I said human because I suck.
So yeah, Asimar, celestial, angel. Yeah, in that realm.
Okay, great.
I love that. Okay, age, if you wish to share.
45.
45. And gender, you said.
Right. Yes.
Cis
male. Yes.
And then do you have an alignment you aspire to?
Alignment? I would say chaotic good. Yeah. Chaotic good. There's definitely a big rebel streak in me, right?
What? No.
Yeah. I'm always wanting to, if the rules aren't moral, then I don't follow the rules, right?
Yes, absolutely. And then so for class job, we both said bards, and Bard said wizard.
Yes.
So
digital wizard.
Digital, yes.
Digital wizard.
Subclass like digital.
I've always viewed him as an abjuration wizard because he's just so good at obfuscating things. And he's a big on protecting and making sure that his friends are taken care of. So yeah, I've always seen him as an abjuration wizard. But actually, I've always thought of myself as a monk. If I was to give myself a D&D class.
I should have seen that coming.
Because
I knew that because we talked about monks a lot.
Right. Yeah. I am definitely a martial class, I ask other people and nobody ever says that I'm a martial class. It's always like druid or sorcerer or, something like that. I'm like, really? So I started working out. So, but I put a few years into it and now people kind of go, oh yeah, martial class. I get it now.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like if we weren't doing the show from the angle of two bards try talk therapy, I probably would have said fighter.
You could be a fighter. You could be a druid. I feel like you could be.
I actually pinned you according to D&D classes. I always pictured you as an inquisitive rogue.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to play one now.
And then you were a creation bard.
Yeah, I remember you were like, "You're a College of Creation bard." I was like,
College of Creation bard. Yeah.
Yeah, that was before you played a bard because I had to convince you. Okay. All right. So we're going to just do 3 of the sections today because it's a fun little warm up just to talk about yourself and let the audience get to know you a little bit. We'll start with body. What is your height?
What's the scale? Oh, yeah. 6 foot.
Were you thinking a metric?
No. I forgot the scaling for the character sheet because I'm a fan of the show. I've listened to your show, so I was like,
"Oh, stop it!"
So then the next ones we have are basically 0 to 5. The first one is
0 to 5. Strength 4.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Whenever Buck and I see each other, we literally are like, we have to go to the gym at least one day, even though I'm on vacation.
I know, it's 2 gym bros and me are here right now.
Okay, dexterity.
3. Yeah, that's average, right? Or would you say 2 is average? Because there's 0,
I
right?
I think 3 is average.
I think like if 2.5 is average, we should definitely round you up to 3 because like you can do stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're pretty agile.
You have good mobility.
Sure. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Health.
5.
Yeah, I was like, if you don't put a fucking 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
You about
my
that
friend,
routine.
I had a friend once that referred to me as hardy peasant stock. I'm just to give y'all guys a visual, okay, for the audience. Picture a 6 foot, 220 pound guy, just the most normal looking, like nerdy dude with glasses, brown hair, brown eyes that you can imagine. That's me.
Except when he takes his shirt off, he's ripped as fuck.
It's true. But to be fair, I feel like that is also hardy peasant stock.
Right.
Because he would be like plowing those goddamn fields.
I don't know. What am I then? Am I just made for the gladiatorial arena?
No, you're a blacksmith, dude.
That's right. That's my job. God, I wish.
You're a blacksmith. Wayne is like pulling a plow because oxen don't exist.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like cooking bread or some shit. I don't know. Baking? That's the word for cooking bread.
I like this AU.
Thank you. And then we have I don't know what everybody else in the group would do, but not those jobs.
No.
Anyway.
No, I can't believe I weigh more than you now. That's
because you're a muscly man.
It just blows my mind. Okay, like a lot more. Okay, energy.
Ooh, energy.
You that triple Leo.
Okay, so right. I mean, is this like magic pool, like mana, or is this just like how much?
I mean, you can interpret it that way. It's more for me. It's like how much energy do I? Yes,
spoons. That's how we were measuring it.
Yeah. Okay. So, ADHD. That's such a hard question to answer. So, I'm going to go with 3.
Okay.
Like a +2 experience in anything involving novelty.
Oh my God.
Does that make sense?
Yes, that does.
So.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. Okay, so for the next few is beauty, style, hygiene. We don't subscribe to like ranking yourself in those things. We're more going for like, what's your vibe?
Mm-hmm. Hardy peasant stuff. Is that what?
Yeah, right. Yeah. No. What's my vibe on a scale from 1 to 5?
No, just like what is your vibe? You don't have to rate it on a number.
Yeah,
scale.
like what's your style or like.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. That's a hard question to answer for me. Just your basic, jack of all nerds, I guess would be.
Oh my god!
I love Jack of all nerds for you.
Oh my god! I'm writing it down because it's so good. I feel like that's the episode title. I think we found it.
Jack of all nerds is so good. Yeah, because
It's so cute.
That's because you wear like really interesting, fun shirts, and you have cute glasses.
Right,
You're a handsome guy.
You can bring up just about any like geeky topic,
fandom.
Right? Any fandom, yeah, and I'll know something about it.
And I find you very approachable,
right,
as a person.
Yeah.
So, cool.
That's great.
Jack of all nerds is my new favorite thing for you.
Yes, we're gonna trademark it for you.
We gotta make we gotta make a sticker pack that's the Dragon Stunners with all their like dragon in disguise, Jack of all nerds,
digital wizard. We can use that for Z as well, and then we can have like the bonus sticker be safety third with the coconut. Okay, we're just thinking about merch.
Okay,
you're
gonna love the next couple episodes, dude.
Oh yes, yeah.
I forgot about so many things about the game.
Yeah.
All right. So mind.
Next section.
We have a few sections. So it's like 0 to 5 is the first section. So intelligence.
I'm gonna say a 2, but like a +1 experience in philosophy and a +2 experience in politics.
Yes.
Like anything else. Does that make sense? Like I don't really find myself to be intelligent. I have a lot of mental, like my ADHD, and like I don't consider myself witty. Or maybe I'm just being too self-deprecating. I just don't see, I just see myself as just above, just average, but I have like a bonus when it comes to my specific special interests.
For sure.
Yeah, I definitely say like that's a really good rating for you in my experience of like, because if something doesn't interest you, you don't really have the capacity to have a conversation about it for very long.
No. And
if that's where you're going. If you're talking about like your ability to talk on something, then yeah, that makes sense for me.
Right. So yeah, pretty average guy, intelligent wise. Although you would probably look at me and think that I was more intelligent, and that's what I've been told my whole life. And then it set you up with the gifted kid syndrome, and
sometimes
yeah, and then all of the neurospiciness comes out. And, and then the world says,
Yep. But when you like a topic though, you can talk about it forever, which is so fun.
Yeah.
All right. Happiness.
5.
Oh,
I think that, well, not to get overly sappy, but I came from abject poverty, just raised by my mom. My dad died in prison. I never got to meet him. And then I lost my mom when I was 19. And it was a life of, just homelessness and drug addiction. And then I, straightened up, in my 30s, and now I'm a decade clean. And coming from that to where I am now, it's really hard to, be, that negative. I really think that, despite the world's absolute best efforts to staunch every bit of, joy out of, the workers, I have retained my optimism, and I just go through life thinking that it's better to be constantly disappointed than, and just retain that joy and just, choose to be happy.
Oh, I love that. I'm truly trying really hard to get back to doing something like that for myself. I am happy. The world is trying real hard, ain't it?
Yes,
yeah, it sure is.
It really is. They're trying to get us down, but we're I'm still standing. Okay.
All right, spirituality.
Three. I think that, that I thought I had a lot of spirituality. But like, I don't know, maybe higher than that.
Just do what you are right now. You can always change it if you come on again.
I mean, mine was pretty complicated too. So
right. Yeah. Because I'm definitely above average, but like, I want to get to 5 and I don't feel like I'm at 5 yet. So I'm like what we say 3.5. I'm headed toward 5.
So we say 3.5 aspiring 5.
Yes. 3.5 aspiring 5. I really do think that, I did a lot of breath work all through my teen years and really got to a place when I was younger, but then life and loss and addiction, really stomped all that out for a long time. And I'm trying to get back to that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I have been a 5 and now I've been knocked back down to a 3 and I'm climbing back up to 5.
Okay. All right. Confidence.
4. Yeah.
Yep.
I think I'm very confident.
Well earned 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right. When I need to be, and plus I'm in a profession that tests your ability to be, socially capable.
Yeah, capable and stable and intimidating.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite category is next.
Jesus. Humor.
I want to say 4. I can be funny. But you got to match that with my intelligence. Like, give me a few minutes to think of something funny. Like, I'm not just going to have fun ready.
Some people, you give some people a few minutes, they don't think of shit. So.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
I think you're a strong 4. You've definitely made me laugh so hard.
Pee.
Okay, that has to do with childbearing. That's not my fault.
I've also peed.
No, you've made me laugh so hard that I lose my voice and cry. It's okay.
Yeah, y'all guys definitely keep my confidence up on my humor. every week I try my best and I always get good feedback. So thank you guys.
All right. Anxiety.
Average 2.
Yeah.
That's good for you. I'm glad.
Yeah. The normal level of anxiety that any typical American would feel, and then throw that onto, it was probably be a 3, maybe creeping into 4 if I didn't self-medicate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's so true.
Oh, damn. I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's so right. That's okay. We're just going to move on. I'm upset. I'm really upset.
Patience.
Oh. No. We're going to go like 1.
I was over here just shaking my head.
I'm going to give patience to people who have earned it, but they got to be like you, right? Or Bardis, or Z. Yeah, I'm not going to be patient for anybody else unless I'm being paid to.
Oh my God.
Good for you. Honestly, good for you.
I do not have time for people's BS, and they know it.
All right. Passion.
Yeah, I'm going to say 4.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a passionate person.
When you care about it, you care about it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm pretty honest, and that kind of, it's okay. So, there's passion and then there's ambition, right?
Oh, so, we have an ambition thing later.
Okay. So yes, passion is 4.
Okay.
Am I going to stay excited about the same thing for long?
No.
Hey, we get to hear those characters this weekend. I am terrified. All right. So the next section is like a sliding scale. So it's like opposite words on each side. So the first one is nice to mean, and it's just like are you closer to nice, closer to mean, somewhere in the middle?
Closer to mean.
Yeah. All right.
I wouldn't consider myself a nice person. I'm
I think you're
to people that I know, but y'all guys don't know like the majority of my job and like the new people that I meet. I'm cordial, but I'm also very straight to the point, neurospicy. I don't do pleasantries. So.
It's true. Mm-hmm. I've seen it. We've been in public places together. I've seen it.
Okay, so brave to cowardly.
Brave. Brave. Yeah, I'd say full on brave.
Yeah, I agree with that. Pacifist to violent.
Leaning more violent.
Okay.
Thoughtful to impulsive.
Impulsive. I self-diagnosed myself with my own made-up disorder called obsessive impulsive disorder.
Oh my God.
Like I have my ADHD really lends itself to an inability to have muscle memory. So what happens is that I can't do the same thing the same way twice. I can't do the same things consistently. And if I could, I would get bored of it and want to do it a different way just for the novelty, just for the serotonin hit. So
Did you hear what Flynt just said?
What?
I think my kid has obsessive impulsive.
I'm so sorry for
that novelty. That is so interesting because I don't have that, and I have so many friends who have that novelty issue where like it has to be new to be interesting. I have kind of like. That's why, like, when people are like, I don't know, you might be like ADD or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Because I would, if I'm stressed out and I need something to make me feel better and to soothe the stress, I'm going to watch the thing that I'm familiar with.
All the time.
The novelty is exhausting.
Yes, it stresses me out. It takes more spoons.
Yeah. Okay. What are we on?
We're on agreeable to contrary.
I lean contrary. I like bringing up stuff, when necessary. I don't shy away from it.
You're great to debate with. Mm-hmm. Very interesting, points. Idealistic to pragmatic.
Idealistic at heart, but the world, especially this country, is just dragging me kicking and screaming.
Depressing as fuck.
To pragmatic.
So you like in the middle?
Yeah. I'd say in the middle, reluctantly. I wish I could be more idealistic. That'd be great.
Me too, man. All right. Frugal to big spender.
Frugal.
I have a buddy.
Yes, you do
frugal,
have a buddy.
Right?
Nobody else that we've interviewed is frugal with me.
I'm what you call old poor. All right? All these new poor
money,
walking around, not knowing what they're doing, It's not pretty.
Flynt, please.
As much as they try to be pretty, it's not.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, that old poor, that's you and me just walking down the street while everybody else spends money. Unless we're at a con and we planned it.
That's right. You plan this.
And it's part of the vacation spending.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Extrovert to introvert.
Ambivert. So in the middle.
In the middle. Yeah. I would. You ambivert. Seem definitely to be one of those people that gets energy from both.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's like I get energy from my small tribe. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? So it still has to be intimate and alone because I'm comfortable being alone with those people.
Yeah, I get that kind of energy rejuvenation from hosting people that I care about. Because if they're comfy, then it makes my heart happy. All right. Collected to wild.
Wild?
Yeah.
Wild.
We are also so wildly different.
I know. Buck is very different from us on a lot of these skills for sure.
But even from the other people that we've done this with, it's really interesting. All right. So the last section in mind is checkboxes, which Bardis had the amazing idea of being flaws.
Yes.
Because we didn't think of them like that, but they kind of are. So it's basically a yes or a no. Are you ambitious?
No.
Stubborn?
Yes.
Decisive?
No.
Possessive?
No.
Jealous?
No.
Perfectionist?
No.
Oh my god. This is the fewest amount of checks we've seen. This is so exciting.
Okay, so
I've done a lot of self-work, so that makes sense.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, yeah. The last one we're doing today is social. We definitely want to have you back on and talk about, I think it'd be really fun to have the group talk about beliefs.
Yes,
because we all have wildly different beliefs.
That would be great to do a whole group session on that.
But this last one is social, and it kind of follows the same sort of template as mind. Mm-hmm. So first it's the 0 to 5. Charisma.
1.
1?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't have the riz well, okay. I'm going to say 2 because, I've been I feel like I've been working on myself these past few years. So sure, I'll give myself a 2, but canonically, sorry,
There you go.
like, looking back, through my life, I have never, nobody's ever complimented me like that. Nobody's ever said, "Oh, you're charming." Like nobody's ever said, "You're good looking, you're charming."
First of all, that's false. I've said that to you so many times.
That's true.
Second, I think what you're talking about is what you were talking about earlier, where you're like, I don't have time for your small talk. I don't need to waste my time on people I don't care about, because you're extremely charming to people that you care about, but maybe not like generally charming.
Yeah, it's the neurospicy Riz.
Neurospicy Riz. Okay. Yeah.
Also, I have a joke. Would everyone like to hear it?
Okay.
My charisma is chronically canonic.
Chronically canonic.
Because he was saying both of those words, and I was like, I have a joke.
Okay, so I will graciously give myself a 2 with a +2 experience when it comes to neurospices.
Ooh, there you go. All right. Empathy.
5.
Feeling them feelings.
Absolutely. Yeah. I have, it's baked into my belief system that, with, the energies and the auras that, I have trained myself basically like a augmented reality to see auras and energies and things, as a way for my mind to understand, what I'm sensing with things beyond the 5 senses, right? And that translates itself into these fluctuations and patterns and colors that I just have trained myself to see. So when it comes to empathy, that I send like sonar, right? I'm sending my energy out and drawing energy in constantly.
That makes sense.
From my surroundings. So
I'm very curious to see what you see around me when we see each other in person again.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. I would love to do that with you. And I also have a set of tarot cards that are just energy patterns. Ooh. That sometimes look like animals, but they're really just kind of fields of energy that, resonate with that card. I got to show you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Make plans. We'll make plans.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Generosity.
4. Yeah. I would consider myself somebody that if they fell into a fortune would probably wind up being poor again, because I'd give it all away, right? Helping people that I knew.
That's really sweet. Okay. Speaking of which, wealth.
0.
Yep, that's what I said.
Okay. No explanation needed?
No.
Aggression.
Oh, aggression. I am a peaceful person, right? I am not a harmless person. Does that make sense?
Interesting. Yes, right? I like that distinction.
So I have it in me. Don't test me. I'm going to rate myself at a 4.
A 4?
Okay.
Ooh, see, I did that too, but I said competitiveness. Like I'm protective and competitive.
Yeah.
All right. Libido.
Wow.
I knew that. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, sweetie.
You don't have to answer any of these if you don't want to.
No, it's such a weird thing because I, don't have a sex life to, well, I did. I had a relationship just a little. Anyway, okay, libido. Just go. Okay, I'm going to say.
I will say libido is not dependent on how many partners you have, right? Because like I don't have any like what's the word?
Primary.
Yeah, I don't have any primary partners right now. That doesn't affect my libido. It affects the ways in which I deal with it.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to say average. We're going to go with a 2.
2? All right.
Yeah, a 2. Right. I think for a guy, I have pretty typical guy thoughts, but not, I wouldn't say it was extreme. I mean, I definitely have my every 3 minutes moment, like every guy. So yeah, probably average.
Flynt is like, yes, I've joined you here.
It's so distracting. All right.
I can compare myself to, what you see in culture and, how often they say that guys have dirty thoughts. So yeah, I'm about there. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the sliding scale again. So honest to deceptive.
Honest.
Leader to follower.
Middle. Can lead when necessary.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Polite to rude.
Polite. Yeah. I watched this made for TV series called Merlin. And there was Morgana was talking to her son, which she was raising to take over and, dethrone Arthur. And she says, "You must never be rude. Rudeness is weakness." And that phrase and the way she said it just stuck in my mind when I was like, I don't know, high school or something like that, maybe my early 20s. And it just stuck. Every time I have the urge to be rude, Morgana comes into my mind and goes, "You must never be rude. Rudeness is weakness."
Yeah, because I definitely think there's a distinction here between like being rude and like being nice.
Yeah.
Because like you can be polite and not be nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can be assertive and not be rude, right?
Exactly. Yeah. All right, political to indifferent, which we think is a false
political,
I know,
political, like past political, like radicalized.
We can do what we did with Flint's for honest and put you all the way on the other side of the P. Does that work for you?
Right.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, because like we were like, this is false. You can't. I am political, just existing. So, all right, and then we have our checkboxes again. So we have cool.
No.
Cute.
No.
I'm giving you a look right now. How dare you? Fun.
Yes.
Gullible.
Yes.
Flirty.
Oh. I don't know. Am I flirty? Can I be flirty? Have I been flirty?
You can be, but I think it's if you're naturally flirty.
No. Not naturally. I don't think naturally I'm flirty now.
Obedient.
No.
Thank you for saying it.
It's that obsessive. Okay, now I'm like, is this episode titled "Jack of All Nerds" or "Obsessive Impulsive"? Sorry.
Forgiving.
Yes.
Scary.
Yes.
Yeah, I put yes for me too. Can be intimidating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Awesome. When I can turn it on, I turn it on.
Yes.
Yeah. You definitely got a presence about you. Well, that was the character sheet. That was really fun.
Yeah,
that was fun. That was great.
Thank you for doing that with us.
Yeah, that was fun.
We will continue the conversation with more about the Dragon Stunners, but first,
a word from our characters. Love this show? Of course you do. Want to learn more? I mean, who wouldn't? Well, you've come to the right bard. This is Mercutius Market with your host, me, Mercutia Claudius Titania Banquo Ulysses Falstaff. And yes, I did make the name myself. If you have questions for your wonderful hosts, or me, or anyone else you've heard on the podcast, but mostly me, email us at queerdicerolls, that's ROLES, at Obroris, that's OBRORIS, archives.com. If you wish, you can send these poor, tired queers the funds for their iced oat lattes through our Ko-fi, Queer Dice Rolls. Be sure to follow us on all your favorite platforms. If you'd like to peruse these or any other links, check out our link tree. This week, we want to thank Buck for being our guest and wanting to go to Emerald City Comic Con for his birthday in 2019. You're gorgeous, and we love you. That's all for now, but I'll be back next week. Ta-ta! You've been listening to Queer Dice Rolls with Flynt and Lena.
What's your real-life character class?
Don't forget to send us a message on Instagram or Buzzsprout, and we'll tell you if we think we'd make a good adventuring party.
Our exploration of the Dragon Stunners campaign will continue with more from Buck and his character, Kayleen.
We'll be back next week, but until then, take this inspiration die, just in case.
Bye, y'all.